Alright guys, what is going on? We're back with episode 2 of this Throwback RAW review to the start of the PG era. And this episode is one of the ones I recommend you go back and watch. And it's just for one thing, and we'll get to that at the end. Or you probably can already tell what episode it is by the picture on the screen. But start the show off with Jeff Hardy is out to start the show. Calls out Randy Orton. And Orton challenges Hardy to an IC title match in the main event, which I was looking forward to. Last week's main event was the Jeff Hardy Umaga match. Well, it actually is yesterday's main event because we're doing these. I want to have these in sync with the Royal Rumble match this Sunday, so hopefully the 2008 Royal Rumble match review, if I can get that off, will come out the same day as my 2017 Royal Rumble match review, so I think that'll be interesting. First match, though, is Ashley, Maria, and Mickie James versus Jillian Hall. God damn, I hated her. Melina, and Beth Phoenix. Now, I know you guys remember Jillian Hall. She was the chick who came out singing. Cool, I did not like her. This match was alright. It was not really that good. The part that I cared about, remember those matches between Beth Phoenix and Mickie James, where Beth Phoenix should just always beat Mickie James and Mickie James could never beat her? I think that's where we're getting close to on these storylines, I hope. We had a couple altercations between Beth and Mickie James. Beth Phoenix hits a Fisherman's Buster to win the match on Mickie James, so I hope that's where we're going to get at soon. I can't wait for that, to be honest with you guys. That should be pretty good. So we cut backstage, and Snitsky and his brown teeth. God damn, he's ugly. But hold on, we gotta backtrack. Vince McMahon has an enema and says, if the big guys had to put an enema into the United States, wherever it be. And William Regal says, Mobile, Alabama. And the crowd's just like, fuck you. Thought that was pretty funny. Usually Vince's funny shit, like he tries to get over as funny, never as funny. But I thought that one was pretty funny. But here comes Snitsky, and he goes, Vince, I want to make an impact. I want my chance. And he goes, well, you'll get your impact in a match with Triple H. I'm like, okay. I don't think that's going to be too good of a match just because Snitsky and Triple H, I don't think that would work. But, we'll wait to see what happens. HBK, if I can get his name off, I'm just a little sick here, so bear with me. We have Shawn Michaels. This is the worst time to do that. Worst time to get sick because I'm going to putting out fucking so many reviews this week. HBK is out for his Royal Rumble qualifying match. Calls out Mr. Kennedy. And instead, fucking Trevor Murdoch comes out in a singles match. He is kind of boring. Tag team matches with him and Lance Cade, they were pretty good. They had great matches with the Hardys. But we all know who's going to win. So this match really didn't even matter. Of course, Shawn Michaels wins with a new, an inverted figure four, as the King called it. He called it an inverted figure four. Look at it hurt. Trevor Murdoch taps out. After the match, Mr. Kennedy pops up on the screen, or the Titantron, and just basically goes on about how Shawn Michaels is mad because he can't admit that someone is better than him. He says, Shawn Michaels, I'll give you an opportunity to shine once more in a match with me next week. I need a Royal Rumble warm-up match. So, then all of a sudden when Kenny says that, Trevor Murdoch tries to sneak up on fucking HBK and just bang him out of nowhere with a super kick. Sweet chin music. I loved it. Oh man, that was awesome. I really did enjoy that part. Even though the match, you didn't care about the match because you already knew who basically was going to win. The ending with the super kick out of nowhere was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. Triple H versus Snitsky. So here we go. Here's the opportunity to see if it was all that great. Here's the deal. It was all right. A lot of brawling. They go onto the outside, and this is where it gets good. Snitsky throws Triple H into the stairs. Triple H, gets beaten, pretty badly. Snitsky puts Triple H, he takes apart the stairs. It's two parters. He puts him on the bottom part and grabs the steps and was going to bash him on top of Triple H's head. Triple H moves, grabs the steel chair, hits Snitsky, disqualification. He throws Snitsky in the ring, grabs the sledgehammer, uses it. I never really liked his sledgehammer shots. I know you really just can't fucking hit somebody with a sledgehammer, But when you can noticeably tell it's fake as fuck, it's when it kind of gets like, you know what, whatever. But it's always cool to see it be brought out. And then ends it with a pedigree, and that's it for Snitsky. So what fucking impact did you make, sir? None. So Snitsky loses. Triple H, no, actually Snitsky wins. What I was trying to say, Snitsky gets his ass kicked. Triple H walks up the ramp with his sledgehammer still. Vince McMahon pops up on the screen, and it's like, you need to calm down. You're so angry because you're not in the Royal Rumble. You just need to take a chill pill. And Triple H looks at him on the Titantron screen or whatever, and fucking just hits it with a sledgehammer, and it hits it. He hits it, and it kind of tears a hole, so you could tell it was not glass. It was just like a fucking projecting screen. And then some reason in the back of it they have explosions, and what that looked like to me was cheesy as fuck. Like, oh my god, make an explosion. No, it was not an explosion needed there. You know, it was pretty cool that he fucking just threw it out there. But what have made it better is if it was glass. He fucking hits it, glass explodes or whatever. That would be pretty fucking cool. Not the fucking cheesy ass explosions on a projector screen. Yeah, that was not too good. So, we come back from break, and Vince says, you know what, Triple H? You can have your Royal Rumble match back if you win your match next week. So I wonder what the match is. I think he's gonna put him through like a fucking handicap match or a gauntlet match. Typical Vince McMahon stuff, to be honest. So here is one of my favorite parts of the show, because JBL is amazing. The second coming of JBL. Basically nothing but balloons and fireworks. So many fireworks. JBL comes out basically talking about how Chris Jericho's kids should be ashamed of him. His two boys should look at him like, what, you know. That stuff from JBL was always good. Man, JBL was a fucking legend. Man needs to be in the Hall of Fame. But after that, there's nothing but balloons in the ring. And when he leaves, he stands at the stage and fucking fireworks for a good solid 2 minutes, I swear. Boom, 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 just. And then it was like, oh my god, he's so fucking arrogant, but I love it. Great stuff. So we come back after the break, and fucking Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler can't even talk from the fucking smoke from the fireworks, which I thought was pretty funny. So here's the worst part of the show. Goddamn mini Royal Rumble. Fuck, that's what I wrote in my notes. So I put, so the next match, a mini goddamn. Wow, okay, and it's funny, here comes Hornswoggle out, and you can hear the back pop, 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 all the balloons popping. The fans were just popping balloons. They didn't even give a fuck, which I thought was pretty funny. So it's mini Mr. Kennedy, mini Hornswoggle, mini Mankind, mini Batista, and Kane. Pretty cringeworthy. Until the Great Khali comes out and tries to go after Hornswoggle. Finley comes out with a fucking shillelagh, beating the shit out of Great Khali. Goes after Rajan Singh. I always forgot that dude's name. I always forgot he was with Great Khali for so long. He never was useful, to be honest. But, well, he was useful because he was talking on the mic, Great Khali. Finley even lays out his manager, so that was pretty cool. But, never thought I would say thank you, Great Khali. You saved it. That was pretty shit. A lot of cringe. You know, Mr. McMahon's type of funny, like his version of funny, is not good sometimes. And that, you can tell they were trying to make it be funny, but that was fucking cringy as fuck. After that, Finley comes back and is like, you never said that you were going to break our deal. Vince is like, don't ever talk about our deal. And I'm starting to remember this, and I do not want to watch this. This fucking rivalry. Even though it's got two of my favorite wrestlers, JBL and Finley. Shit, this was the worst fucking rivalry and storyline, as Hornswoggle was Vince's son. But you know we're going to get into that in the next coming weeks. I don't want to spoil anything. Probably you guys remember it was shit. But, Ric Flair versus William Regal. If Ric Flair loses, his career is over. It was pretty quick. It was alright for two older guys. Well, Ric Flair, a real old guy, but, shit, I feel like Ric Flair could still come out there. As you guys remember, I think, but on Twitter, he had lifted like 400 pounds or some shit. Fucking crazy. But Flair uses the tights to get the roll-up pin, and his career is still alive. After William Regal doing all this about how he's going to make Ric Flair end his career in such a bad way, it's whatever, dude. You suck. Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. Match never really gets started because Randy hit a low blow. Ref brings the bell right after he rang the bell to start the match. So it was kind of, But what happens after this was fucking crazy. So Randy Orton throws him out of the ring. Tells everybody, do not leave the show. Make sure you watch this. Exposes the concrete. Goes to RKO Jeff. Jeff, gets out of the way, pushes him into the ring apron. They fight up to the ring, fight up the ring ramp. Go up to the stage. Randy Orton throws him into the Titantron and almost punt kicks him off the fucking stage. I was like, oh shit. And when he did it, Jeff Hardy moved. Back body dropped him off the stage onto that fucking thingy they have right there. They always had something there. But Jeff Hardy then climbs up to the one rung of whatever the hell that is. It's like all the lights and stuff. But he climbs up it, goes to the one level where it's got like one little platform. And JR like, oh my god, don't do it. He keeps climbing JR the whole time. Oh my god. His call on this really made it something special. Other than that, it was already insanely cool. Just his call on this really made it something to go back and watch. He goes up to the second and it fucking just launches into a swanton bomb. And just after that, nobody said anything. You just heard the medical staff and the crowd chanting, "This is awesome," and it really made for something special. I like how they let that moment sink in and not say anything. That was great commentating. Just sometimes you gotta let something sink in, and that's what they did there. And like it goes on for like the last 5 minutes or so, and Hardy gets carted off as the last person they show, and he throws up the Hardy symbol. Like that was cool as fuck. Like this whole moment, if you don't want to watch anything other than this show, this episode, it's just the 14th, 2008, January 14th, but this is what you gotta go back and watch. If you don't remember this, this was 2008, it's 2017. This was like 8 or 9 years ago. So, man, it was like it was 9 years ago, but if I'm 20 now, I was like 10 or 11 back then. I swear I probably went fucking nuts. Oh man, I went completely nuts and crazy watching that, because Jeff Hardy was just the shit, and he still is pretty fucking awesome, Brother Nero. But wow, I can imagine 10, 11-year-old me flipping the fuck out over this. But that was just amazing. So it was a decent show. The ending made the show what it was. If it wasn't for the ending, this show would have been shit, just like the Raw is now. But thankfully for this ending, this show blows anything that we saw last night on Monday Night Raw. That's for fact, because Jesus, that's a shit show every day. Every Monday night's a shit show. So kind of enjoying, it's my second one. I'm kind of enjoying going back and watching these old classic PG era episodes. And I expect these to get bad, because from what people say, from what I can remember, PG era was not good. They're kind of getting away from that now with the new era, as they call it, but still PG. But this, I'm expecting it get a little more cheesier. So it's picking up now because it's WrestleMania time. So these first 2 months episodes are going to be good. So I'll see you guys Wednesday and Thursday, and I think we're off from these classic Raw reviews until Sunday, when I put up the 2008 Royal Rumble review. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be good, I hope. I don't remember who wins, so never mind. I think I do know who's going to win. That's going to piss off a lot of fans. But with that being said, make sure you hit the like button. Tell me what you thought of episode 2 of the Raw Throwback reviews. Make sure you go back and watch this episode. If it's not for the main event, it would be shit. But like, subscribe, and comment. I am out. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow morning for the episode 3.